Hello and welcome back to my channel. This morning, my deep thought was, it's morning, everybody's still sleeping. So I was just cleaning the house and folding laundry and things like that. It's Memorial Day, so it's, a day off, so I can, well, it's not really ever a day off for a mom. We're always doing something, or a dad, whatever. So anyway, so I was just thinking about how, isn't it weird, as a parent, that we raise, when you have kids, you're literally raising them or teaching them to not need you. Isn't that a crazy thing to think? And then my 3-year-old still sleeps in our bed, and then my 2-year-old sleeps in her crib next to the bed. And a lot of people are like, oh, once you start that, you can't get it stopped, and this and that, and blah blah blah. And it's like, yeah, but you know what, they're only little for a little while. They only want to sleep in your bed for a little while, and why is it not okay to be your child's protection and comfort and the place where they go to feel safe? Why is that not okay? Why is that such a weird thing in society? To me, what's weird is putting your baby in a different room and then letting them cry. I don't understand. I don't understand that. And I mean, all of us have different views. I'm not saying that either view is right or wrong, because if you can do that, it is nice to be able to sleep in your own bed and, have your own space and be able to sleep next to your husband or wife or whatever it is. But also, if you don't do that, what's the big deal? Aren't you here, as a mom, to be that comfort for them and teach them that you're always going to be there for them no matter what, and things like that? And I'm not saying that the other way is wrong. I'm not saying that at all. Whatever makes you get through your day as a mom is what you need and what you need to do. Because nowadays, it is hard. I mean, we have to have, for the most part, you have to have 2 incomes. So you have moms and dads working full time, and then, you get home, sometimes you're frustrated, all you have to do when you get home is make supper and clean up supper and get everybody ready for bed, and then it's time to go to bed and you're exhausted and you hit the pillow and you fall asleep, and then you wake up and you do the same thing over and over and over 5 days a week. And throw on top of that sports, throw on top of that, other activities. It's a lot. It really is. And I think that we need to stop putting so much pressure on ourselves to live by the standards of the world when it comes to parenting. I don't think that we need to. I don't think your kid has to have a room separate from you, a week after they come home. If they do, great, that's perfectly fine. But if not, just let people live their own life and do their own thing, especially with kids. I mean, think about it. When your kid gets to be 8, 10, they want to be with their friends all the time. They want to be, independent. They do all these things. So you're gonna get to a point in time where your kids don't want to be around you as much. You're not necessarily their comfort and safe space. I mean, you always are because you're their parent, but in that cuddly, lovey stage in life. So if your kids sleep with you, as long as it's working for your family, just let it be. Let it be, let it be. Yeah, just, it is what it is. So yes, that was my thought this morning as I was folding laundry and I was cleaning my little girls' room, because it's their playroom right now, because they obviously don't sleep in there. I mean, some of it is a little bit for me too. It's nice to know that they're right there, and if anything happens in the night, they're right there. So it's easier for me to sleep, and that's okay. That is okay. So that was my deep thought for this morning. So hopefully you guys have a great Memorial Day, and celebrate with your family or friends or whatever makes you happy. Because if you're happy, then you can help others to be happy also. Have a good day.